In this video we are going to be analysing BCAB. So to get straight into the resistance levels, what are we looking at? So from actually where we are now, resistance levels are quite far away, with the closest one being around $17.40 and the one after that being around $20. Obviously that is quite far from where we are now, so to provide you with some closer levels we can be looking at around 1350 and 1450, which are going to be our half deviations on the 4 hour and the daily. But as these are half deviations, again we tend to use different tactics. We tend to reduce size and or look for more confirmation when trading half deviations, just because they're not as strong as whole deviations. So really if we're trying to kind of trade it around these half deviations, again reduce size and or more confirmation. Now if we continue up past this 1740, past this $20 resistance, what's going to be even further resistance? And that's going to be $20.30, with the next one being quite far away at $32.60, and then a final one around $45. Now the reason these levels are so wide is just because on BCAB the stock has had such a sharp decline, going from around $43 to $2, and it's made the statistical means and the statistical deviations just very wide. So that's why these levels are so far apart. But because this stock has sold off so much, it may provide more volatility and allows it to actually push up to these further resistances. But if it can't push that far, and you're just again looking for the closer ones, we've got the 1350, 1450, 17.25 and $20 as kind of those key levels that we would be looking at. Now, what are some support levels we can be looking at? So around 1150, which has now actually turned into a resistance because we kind of just pushed below it, but this level in general is our second deviation on the 4 hour, so definitely a key one to note. Because we can see we can't actually kind of hold this level. As of right now we're breaking it, but then setting off quite sharp. So right now that is kind of a resistance slash support, and this level here will kind of dictate whether we continue up or sell off hard. And the reason we can use this level is all we need to see is basically break above this level, come back, test it as support, and then we would expect a push to that next level as long as buying pressure sets in, which we see has not happened these past 3 attempts. Now, how do we know if it's going to sell off? Well, we come into this level once we kind of sold off, maybe come down to VWAP, retest this 1150, and if selling pressure kicks in and we push further down, then we would expect an overall push to that next key level. And what is going to be that next key level? Well, there's kind of 2 key levels around the area. You've got around the 730, and then you've also got the $8. That is the gap fill that was created yesterday. So they're going to be kind of the key levels, kind of our key targets if we're shorting this stock, looking for a downward target, or just kind of a key support level. $8 and around 730 are going to be those levels. Now if we continue down and we want further down support levels, 560 is going to be that key one. And then really from here they're very far off. It's going to be 260 and 90 cents. So obviously that 90 cents, maybe not all that likely. It would be a 52-week low and an all-time low at that. So really the key levels we're focusing on as of now is, firstly, can we hold this 1150? If we can hold this 1150, we expect a push to 1350. If we can't hold this level and instead start selling off, that target is going to be around $8. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you want to see another small cap analysis video from today, go here. And if you want to see the strategy I trade every single day in the stock market, go here.